as the Zodiac.
The Zodiac.
The Zodiac.
The Zodiac Killer.
In the late 1960s, the city of San Francisco was living in fear. A man who called himself the Zodiac began a killing spree that would leave behind ciphers, letters, and one of the greatest mysteries in American crime history. This is the story of the Zodiac Killer, a murderer who taunted police, mocked the media, and became a symbol of terror that still haunts investigators over half a century later. The Zodiac's crimes began in December 1968, when two teenagers, Betty Lou Jensen and David Faraday, were shot dead on a quiet road near Vallejo, California. It was a cold Friday night, their first date filled with nervous excitement and soft music on the radio. Moments later, headlights appeared behind them, and in the darkness of that lonely stretch of road, their innocent evening turned into the beginning of one of America's most chilling murder sprees. Just months later, another young couple, Darlene Ferrin and Michael Mageau, were attacked in a parked car. Mageau survived and gave police the first description of a heavy-set man with glasses, driving a dark car.
And when we were at this robbery stage, I didn't consider any real threat to my life or to the girl or anything. I really didn't consider this, but I really wanted to help him. And
Did he seem as though he would like your help at all?
No, he didn't, and he didn't even end up taking the money. But I
bear no grudge.
Well, of course not. I don't think that he was acting under his total complete consciousness. And when a man is, if you don't mind using the word sick, you can't hold this against them. But the real concern that I have is that he doesn't do this again. I'd like to see some people save this.
Soon after, local newspapers began receiving letters written by someone claiming to be the killer.
That was the voice of a man who called himself the Zodiac Killer. He's talking to attorney Melvin Belli by phone on a television conversation show.
These letters contained chilling details only the murderer could know, and a strange symbol, a circle with a cross through it, now famous as the Zodiac's signature. But the real twist came when he sent cryptograms, complex coded messages that promised to reveal his identity. One of them, known as the 408 cipher, was cracked by a high school teacher and his wife. The decoded message read, "I like killing people because it is so much fun." Over time, the Zodiac took credit for more than 30 murders, though investigators could only confirm a few. His pattern was unpredictable shootings, stabbings, even letters about bombs always ending with taunts to the police and threats of future attacks. Police departments across Northern California were flooded with leads.
Well, I wouldn't want to say that, Dave. We're hoping. We've got some good things working for us, but it takes time. And to be able to reach out and pluck this guy out of the air isn't done. In most murder cases, you'll find a motive. But of course, this guy is just a killer, a mad killer, and you have no motive. So it makes it a little bit harder for us to track him down.
But the killer always seemed one step ahead. His final confirmed letter arrived in 1974, boasting that he had killed 37 people. Over the years, several suspects emerged. The most famous was Arthur Lee Allen, a man whose personality, handwriting, and background matched many clues, but no DNA or fingerprints ever linked him directly to the crimes. Decades later, technology offered new hope. In 2020, a team of code breakers cracked one of the Zodiac's unsolved ciphers, the so-called 340 cipher. It read, "I hope you are having lots of fun in trying to catch me. I am not afraid of the gas chamber." Even with this breakthrough, his true identity remains hidden. More than 50 years later, The Zodiac case is still open. His letters stopped, his trail went cold, and his name was never revealed. Despite advancements in DNA testing and digital analysis, the man behind the chilling symbol remains a ghost, a reminder that not every story ends with justice. The Zodiac killer wasn't just a murderer, he was a manipulator of fear, playing with the minds of an entire nation. Was he a genius criminal, or simply a man who got lucky enough to never be caught? What do you think really happened? Let me know in the comments.